Welcome to my Gacha Animation Podcast, Episode 1, and my name is Anonymous Shadow, or you can call me Shadow for short. Well, not my actual name, but anyway, this is my very first time making a podcast, so please bear with me being an amateur. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to talk about wars, violence, and conflicts. I know, it's pretty harsh right on the very first episode, but I need it for social studies, so blame it on Serpad. Anyways, where am I? Alright. Different beliefs or opinions of people can be quite a problem, especially if they're very serious about it. And as an effect, it might also cause misunderstandings. Yeah, well, of course, misunderstandings lead to different assumptions that will lead to accusations and lead to a debate, which will lead to a fight, which again leads to violence, and if it's a country, eventually it becomes a war. That's a lot of leads. Anyway, let's take the Russian and Ukrainian war as an example. According to my research, the war's cause is because of the rejection of Ukraine about their country and Russia being one people. So basically, the conflict started with a disagreement. I don't really know how it gradually became a war, since I'm not quite a political person, so pardon me. And please tell me if I'm misinformed, because I don't really know much about that war. All I know is that they're fighting. But what I'm trying to say is that every argument, every conflict or fight always have their causes. I mean, you can just fight someone without any reason at all. So, alright. So, we're talking about the causes of the conflicts, but how are we gonna solve it? Well, for a minor conflict or fight, first, you should know the cause of the fight. For example, the cause is people having different opinions, like having pineapple on pizza or not. Well, I'm actually on the side of having pineapple on pizza, but ignore that. Anyway, so that's the cause. So then both of them should tell each other the reason why they like it or not. Then you should let them understand that every people have their own preferences or opinions and things, and fighting over such minor things are just a waste of time. Let the opinions of other people be. Now, what about some serious fights? Again, determine the cause of the fight, because if you don't, you won't ever know how to solve it, or if you're able to solve it. For example, person A and B are fighting because of a friendship betrayal. Oh my god. Person A betrayed person B, and B was hurt. Sad. Anyway, because of it, B is now emo and very depressed, and is currently found in the rooftop singing Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. OMG, okay, I'm gonna stop now. Alright, so basically, how to stop their fight is to talk to A and convince them to apologize. Then let A apologize to B and explain why they betrayed B. And if A refused to apologize, force and threaten them to do so. Oh my goodness, alright. I'm gonna seriously stop, alright. So, yeah. Let A apologize and explain, and let person B decide if they would forgive them or not. After that, your job is to console B for whatever hurtful things happened to them. Then, boom, conflict solved. But what about country wars? Well, to be honest, you can't really stop these kind of wars, especially since most people don't have the power to. Only the governments can settle such wars, but that doesn't mean you can't give help. You can at least give a tiny bit of help by spreading positivity or to become a volunteer on giving relief goods to people who are affected by the war, most likely the citizens who live or near the area. I know there are more ways on how to stop a fight, conflict, or war, but this is the best I can share with you guys, and I hope this helps a lot. Remember, violence is an option, but peace will always be an option waiting for you to choose. Like, yeah, just sitting there waiting. Alright, so I guess this is where I end this podcast, and thank you for listening to my first episode of my podcast that will never have a second one. Since I'm not really the podcast type of person and I don't really need to make one anyway. And it was such a pain. I recorded a lot of tries. Yeah. I don't want to do it anymore. Anyway, well, have a great day and night. Goodbye. Anyway, yeah, I know it's not finished yet, but I have never seen GadgetTubers actually make a podcast. Yeah, but it's most probably because of, you know, the they mostly hide their voices and or their faces, like how they look or something and how they sound. It's pretty it's pretty common for GadgetTuber, so it's probably the reason why I've never seen a GadgetTuber make a podcast. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of it. Bye.